Now, this is one of my most controversial videos because of the title, right? Now, I came up with the title from this guy who said he used to have mindgasms, right? Obviously, he's not a mindgasm, but how to mind fuck a guy, right? So you could give him a mindgasm, right? So this video is pretty controversial. A lot of people, got pretty pissed off that I made this video, but it's pretty much showing you the method of mind fucking someone. Now, use this video as a defensive arsenal. Now, you guys can use this as an offensive arsenal with good intentions. All right. So let's watch this video. I haven't watched it in years, so I don't know what I said, but I'm going to give you guys my take based on where I am right now. And so we all can watch it together. So let's begin. And don't forget, we're having 50% off all of my courses. It finishes at the end of the week. This is it. No more salespeople. It's over. All right. Purchase it now in the description down below using the coupon code Mindful. You could purchase Nice Girl, which is a course. Let me show you right here, which is a course that I made for women who are in relationship. This is a course, the psychological. This course is called Natural Chemistry, which is a course for women who are in relationships and want to strengthen the bond that you guys have with your man. It's an 8-week course. And the other course is the Psychological Game of Attraction, which is a course that I made specifically for women who are single, as you can see right here. All of them have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So get it now or I'm closing the channel. All right, let's begin this. By the way, don't forget to notice your breath as you're watching this video. So I'm going to be giving you guys reminders throughout the whole video. Just notice your breath as you're watching this. Just keep noticing your breath as you're watching this video. Try to not forget.
How to mind fuck a guy. All right. Now, a warning. This is not how to make him love you. This is how to mind fuck him in order to make him obsessed with you. So when you use these tactics, realize that the attachment that arises from this is very unhealthy. It makes him attached to you. It makes him seek your validation. So he's going to be very emotional to you. He's going to react to you. He's not going to be himself around you because he's going to be he's not afraid, but he's going to be longing for more of that validation. It creates an addiction. So this is more of a warning that if you're going to be using this, make sure to use it in moderation, very extreme moderation, and also have good intentions, have benevolent intentions. Don't have malevolent intentions because this could really fuck with a guy.
And also be careful who you use this on, because use it on the wrong guy, mind fuck the wrong guy, and some people have long memory. Some people don't forget, and some people will try to get revenge on you, so you don't want that type of karma on you.
It could really mess him up for his whole life if you have bad intentions. So I trusted you guys are not evil and fucked up in the head, right? And are not going to use this for bad things, okay? So anyways, let's get started. So we're going to be using what I call the rule of 3, which is creating comfort through establishing a pattern, creating pain through removing that pattern and breaking it, and then rewarding, right? So it's simple. The comfort is in the form of a pattern. For example, let's say that I text you every single day at 8 a.m., right? What happens? You begin to anticipate that. And then suddenly it's 8 a.m. One day I stop texting you. You notice that. Why? Because it's been a pattern. The pattern that we have of the sun always rises in the morning. It's a pattern. If it doesn't happen, we're fucking screwed, first of all. And then we're like, what the fuck is happening? This usually doesn't happen. Our minds begins to focus in on that one thing that breaks the pattern. So you show validation. You show that you like him, like you really do. You really show that you like him. You actually become vulnerable. You text him a lot. You text him in the morning, and you show that you appreciate him, right? And then suddenly what you want to do is to break that pattern, is to create pain. So what's going to happen is that when you inflict pain, he thought he had you. He thought that he had your validation. And if you continue that pattern, he is going to lose attraction because he's going to take that for granted. You see, so he's going to begin to become interesting in other people. So what you want to do then is to create pain. Now, this pain comes in many different forms.
And I understand why some people think it's very manipulative, right? I completely understand it. But let's really think about it. Anything in life that like I said this yesterday, in order for you to really appreciate something, you have to feel like you could lose it. And sometimes the way they move, the way they process the world, when they like something, some people have such a fear of loss that they hold on to it to the point that it breaks the thing that they love's hand. It's like you're holding on to it, you're breaking their hand, right? So it's kind of like, I understand that this sounds manipulated, but some of you people out there that are watching this have so much passion that you don't notice how needy you're acting. It's like when you're so thirsty, you don't even notice you drank the whole bottle, right? And so these strategies sound manipulative for people who don't have those strong emotional urges. But for people who watch my channel and who go too far sometimes in terms of showing too much love, a lot of them won't even do 80% of what I'm saying. So if they just do 20% of this, it can maybe offset and make them look normal. Because if you do everything that I say full on, you might look like you might look like Satan. You could be so evil. But if you're somebody that's really needy and you just apply a little bit, it may not be all, but just a little bit, it could take you from super desperate to somebody who's kind of needy but tolerable enough. Because most people don't do everything that I say. So if you just apply a little bit, now if you apply it all, you'll notice that you'll notice that you're gonna feel bad. You should feel bad if you do everything that I said. But if you just take one step in my direction towards the dark side, you'll notice that you were so far in the needy side that just one step in the other direction makes you look more calm. It could maybe even keep the guys that you would have pushed away because of your neediness. So yeah, I understand it looks manipulated, but this video is for certain people. And by the way, let me know what you guys think of these type of reaction videos. All right, let me know in the comment down below.
Forms, right? 1 second. Okay. This pain can come in many different forms. For example, like showing less enthusiasm for a couple of days in the relationship. If you usually call and you're very excited and you're very curious about his life and what he did in a day, you don't text him that much, or you don't call him that much. And when you do call, you stop the conversation short, or you tell him you're gonna call him back and you don't call him back. Like you start acting subtly unattractive to him by being less enthusiastic, because enthusiasm is a mark of a good relationship. When you don't have a lot of enthusiasm for it, what happens? You're bored, and the person feels that, especially if you were excited and you showed a lot of attraction. This also means that it's going to take self-control on your part and being able to relax in the midst of chaos, because you're going to feel the need to show how much you really like them.
And I don't know if I say this in this video, but if you're in that situation, what you got to do is control your fantasies. 2 ways. 1, imagine that it's not going to work out, right? Just imagine that it's not going to work out and accept it. And 2, practice mindfulness. Be present in the moment. Bring awareness to sensation. Notice your body from within. Pay attention to your breath. What happens is that when you pay attention to sensation, you naturally are not paying attention to the mental imageries. When you imagine the mental future, it creates anxiety, because the gap between now and the future naturally creates anxiety. And that's why you feel anxiety. So what you got to do is bring your attention to the present moment. And then you're bringing so much attention to the present moment that you can't even think of the future. You're either here or there. If you want to learn how to do that, you guys can, 1, become Patreon supporters, and because I talk about mindfulness. In fact, I got to post a video tomorrow. I talk all about this, right? And I even have a monthly Zoom call with all of my Patreon supporters where I talk to them about this type of subject, right? And you guys can, if you become Patreon people, you guys can ask me questions and I'll make a video about it. So you guys have access to ask me questions, and I'll make videos based on the questions that you guys ask. So it's a pretty intimate way of participating in the channel, but also getting your questions answered. It's pretty cheap. But yeah, let's continue with it. Or you guys can read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle.
But you're going to be doing this because the lack of enthusiasm is going to make him desperate for you. He's going to make him think, why is she acting this way? Another way to inflict pain is to, like, for example, like attend a salsa class. Why? Because when you attend a salsa class, what happens? You're dancing salsa. And you tell him, I'm going to start taking this class. In his mind, he's going to immediately realize one thing. What? There's other guys there, right? And that pain, that thought create pain. It makes him realize, fuck, there's other guys. It puts him in a sexually competitive state. So what happens? He is gonna be looking for your validation. He's gonna be showing more attention because you inflicted the pain. Now the door of his heart is open for your validation. Now any form of validation, any form of attraction, any form of attention hits harder and resonates even better. He's not going to see it as needy, because if you kept the pattern of showing validation, what happens? He's going to begin to see you as needy. But if you show validation and then break the pattern by inflicting pain, like going to salsa class or doing things when he knows there's other guys there, or even being less enthusiastic for the relationship for a couple of days, telling him that you're gonna call him and not call him back, not showing a lot of emotions when you're texting, for example, removing the ha-has and the LOLs for a couple of days so that he could get just crude and very basic text. It makes a guy wonder what's going on, what's the difference, let me call her, she seems less enthusiastic, right? And when you call him, you sound less enthusiastic. You tell him you're gonna call him back and you don't. That inflicts pain because it makes him feel uncertain. And now when you do that, then whenever you show attraction, it hits better because he's like, oh fuck, thank you. She really does like me. She really does love me. So and that's why when you do it, that's why that's actually one of the best things to do, because it maintains the attraction. But don't do this in excess. Do this in very light ways.
And I can promise you, when people watch this video and they talk about it, that's the one part that people don't talk about. They'll say, "Oh, he's teaching people how to mindfuck people," you know, and hey man, stop imitating me, man. They're gonna think it's me saying that. Sorry about that, right? Like they're not gonna listen to me say, "Hey, only use a little bit of this. Don't go full Kamehameha mode on them. You know, do a little bit of like spirit flash, right?" Or destructive disc, but don't be going Kamehameha mode. Only use this at a very moderate rate.
Just be less enthusiastic for one day and then just stop, right? Just let them think just for one day. Don't go hard. Do this in very moderations. But if you okay, so use this, but don't use it often. You see what I'm saying? Don't use it often because it's gonna fuck with a guy. You have to be aware that if you continue to make a guy feel insecure, it's gonna fuck with him. So just be moderate about this, right? I'm hoping none of you guys are evil and fucked up in the head and not gonna use this the wrong way. All right, I trust you guys. All right, you guys meditate, right? Yeah, I trust you guys.
So what do I think of this video? It wasn't as bad as I thought as well. Honestly, I keep thinking that my old videos are like just Satan incarnated, but I think they're pretty healthy. I just think they have a provocative title that they even fool me, to be honest with you. Anyways, don't forget 50% off all of our courses using the coupon code Mindfuck. And don't forget, check out, if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfuckattraction.org to work with me one-on-one. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're gonna get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine, natural chemistry. No more short-term partners, no more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this 3rd week, setting boundaries. We go over the 3rd week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, 4th week, 5th week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses. My Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are 1, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything. The laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? the transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. Free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free, and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out, because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're going to love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now, all right? I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.